Hey you guys, Computer Helper Dude here, and I finally got another question from a YouTuber. It comes from Brandon G594, and he has a very good question because a lot of people wonder about this. He says he understands what IP addresses are, which is good, but I'm still going to explain what they are for those of you that don't know. And he says he also knows that many websites track them. This is very true. They do track them. Only for most of the time, it's mostly for marketing purposes and just trying to get what kind of stuff you're into, like like your nearest store. Like, have you ever gone to Yelp and it says here in so and so is a 20% discount? And it's like, how the hell do they know that I'm in that city? Well, because they have your IP number and they can see what city you're in. Um, so that's how they do that. And it says, is there a way to hide your IP address from the website? The answer is yes, and also the answer most people are going to have also is okay. So if I can hide my IP address, does that mean I can do anything I want on the internet? No, because you can still get tracked, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain that to you guys real quick. Um, oh look, there I am. Oh yeah, look at those lips. And then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and explain what the IP address does exactly. So basically, when you connect to the internet or to a website, say for example YouTube, and you go to log in, YouTube needs to send your computer needs to send the request to YouTube. YouTube sends back the information that your computer is requesting because of your IP address. Now, um, let's go ahead and look at so many different types of proxies you could use to hide your IP number. But the thing is, I do not trust them. I'm sorry, I don't trust them at all. I'm gonna go ahead and explain exactly how it works though. Um, there's different types of proxies, but this is one of the main ones that you could use. Um, let's say for example this is your computer, and over here is YouTube, or it could be any site you want. It doesn't matter. And this is the proxy. So because your computer has an IP address, it's connected to the internet, but you want to hide it from this website over here. So what do you do? This is what you do. This is your computer. You connect directly to the proxy right here, and the proxy sends a request to the website that you want to connect to. Then this website knows where to send the information to this proxy, but it thinks it's really you. So the website sends the request to the uh, proxy, and then after that, the proxy knows who requested this information, sends it right back to you. Um, it's very good for, say, for example, you're at school and um, your school blocked YouTube, and now you can't see YouTube. Well, you can use a proxy to bypass that. Now, what I don't recommend you doing is logging into your YouTube account. I've seen a bunch of people saying like, "Oh, my stuff got hacked. My stuff got hacked." That's because you went through someone else's network. This is someone else's network. Do you really want to send your password through their network and then rely it back on onto the to a more trusted network? Um, the answer is no. For me, I would never use a proxy to log in for anything. But I'm sure you guys have seen those YouTube videos where um, it says this has been blocked because of copyright law in your country. Well, you can use a proxy to get around that block, and you can literally watch the video. It'll be extremely slow because you're going back and forth. Your computer sending the request from here. It's sending the request through the proxy through the server. Usually, it should connect directly to your computer, but the thing is, it's not. It's going through this other network, making the video much slower. That's why proxies are so slow, because you're going through so many you're going through one proxy. Now you can go through several different proxies, but the thing is, um, proxies are not safe. And the other thing is, if you're trying not to get caught, you're going to get caught. For example, remember that What was his name? I forgot his name. Ah, yes, finally I remember. It's this is a little bastard right here. His name is David Kernell. This guy hacked into Sarah Palin's email account. Remember back when Obama was running for president and Sarah Palin was the potential vice president for Dick Cheney. Well, this little fun guy right here, he was actually part of I believe he was part of 4chan, and he this is where he leaked all the stuff is on 4chan. And what he did is he used a proxy to get to her email stuff. He thought he was safe. All he did was delay the FBI, because what happened was, just because he went through a different network doesn't mean he's not going to get caught. What happened was the proxy keeps logs. They actually find out. They actually keep the stuff you do. Uh, and the funny thing is, he got caught because he wasn't careful. Not only that, but he uh in other words, he basically got caught because this proxy kept logs. Now, so all it did is delay the FBI into finding him, because what happened was, when he sent the, he didn't technically hack into her account. He found out a bunch of information about her, used that to get it into her email account. Well, what happened is, when every single time you request, you click on that I forgot my password, well, it logs down your IP. But not only that, it also logs down your IP every single time when you log into your email account. It's nothing to worry about. It's completely normal. It's been going on for years. It's ever since the internet's been around. So there's nothing to worry about that. But what happened was, when Yahoo, when they it was a Yahoo account, and what happened was the FBI got involved, and they found out what the IP address belonged to, and they found out it belonged to a proxy server. Well, guess what? They went straight to that proxy server's owner, or a company, but most of the time they're just uh, it could be just three people. It could be one person with a proxy server. It's so many different types of proxies. Well, anyways, this proxy kept logs, and it, they're not gonna get in trouble for that hack that happened. So guess what? They told on him. They said, okay, it came from this IP address, and guess what? They got his real IP address. After that, they went to this internet service provider, also known as an ISP, and found out his exact address, and that's how that little bastard got caught. Um, so I mean, in the end, proxies are slow, unsafe, and if you're gonna do something bad, I wouldn't recommend using a proxy. And don't ask me what you should do, because I'm not gonna tell you. um, but hopefully this video helped. There shouldn't be anything to worry about just because the website knows your IP address. But if that website keeps your IP address and doesn't do a good job of hiding it from the public, then you have something to be worried about, because anybody can grab that IP address and do so much havoc on your on the list of IP addresses that are displayed. Well, this is the computer helper dude on YouTube, and hopefully I helped some of you guys out. Don't forget to subscribe and add me as a friend, or leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a comment. All right, guys. See you later, dudes.